Hello, boys and girls. It's me, Mrs. Sanafort, and I have a book to read to you. Now, when I tell you I'm going to read you a book, you might start wondering about the book. You might have questions. And here's the thing, I can answer them because I have a plan of what we're going to do today. So, I know something that you don't know, and that's okay. If you want to know what I know, you can ask me a question. So you might be wondering, who is the story about? You could ask me that question. A who question is what you ask if you want to find out about a person, or in this case, a character of a book. So ask me that who question. Find out about my story. Go ahead. Did you ask me who is the story about? Guys, you're gonna like finding out who the story is about. The story is about the five little monkeys. I love the five little monkeys. I have this whole book called A Treasury of these stories because I love them so much. Now, there are more than one story in a treasury. So maybe you want to ask me a question. Maybe you want to find out more about the story that I picked. Maybe you want to find out the location of the story, the place, the setting. If you want to know about that, you should ask a where question. Yeah. So let's do that. Ask me a where question to find out about our story. Go ahead. Maybe you said, where are the five little monkeys? Or maybe you said, where does the story take place? Maybe you came up with a different where question. Awesome. I'll tell you about our story. Our story takes place at the five little monkeys' house. All right, so that's where it starts. It definitely starts at their house. The name of our story is called Five Little Monkeys with Nothing to Do. Now, I think I've told you before that I love when stories have problems. Sometimes a story just like tells you something happens and something else happens and something else happens. Those aren't my favorite. I really love when there's a problem. I think that makes the story exciting. So, ask me a question. Find out the problem. Are you ready? Maybe you said, what is the problem? If you didn't, let's practice. Ready? What is the problem? Well, I don't want to give away the story, but I'll tell you that the five little monkeys don't make the best decisions. They often don't, right? I mean, they're the same five little monkeys who jumped on the bed, right? It's not very smart. So those monkeys are kind of crazy, and they're crazy in this story too. Let's read more to find out. Here we go. The story is called Five Little Monkeys with Nothing to Do. It is summer. There is no school. Five little monkeys tell their mama, we're bored. There is nothing to do. Oh, yes, there is, says Mama. Grandma Bessie is coming. And the house must be neat and clean. So you can pick up your room. Well, I already see a problem. Whew! Look at that room. So messy. Five little monkeys pick up and pick up and pick up until everything is put away. Good job, says Mama. But we're bored again, say five little monkeys. There is nothing to do. Oh, yes, there is, says Mama. You can scrub the bathroom. The house must be neat and clean for Grandma Bessie. So 5 little monkeys scrub. Oh, did you hear that? Scrub and scrub and scrub until the bathroom shines. He doesn't like to clean the toilet, does he? Good job, says Mama. But we're bored again, say 5 little monkeys. There is nothing to do. Oh, yes, there is, says Mama. You can beat the dirt out of these rugs. The house must be neat and clean for Grandma Bessie. 5 little monkeys beat and beat and beat the rugs until there is not a speck of dirt left. Good job, says Mama. But we're bored again, say 5 little monkeys. There is nothing to do. Oh, yes, there is, says Mama. You can pick some berries down by the swamp. Grandma Bessie loves berries for dessert. 5 little monkeys run down to the muddy, muddy swamp. Hey, remember you asked me that where question? There's 2 places. The house and where else? Tell me. Did you say swamp? Awesome. They pick and pick and pick berries until Mama calls. It's time to come home. 5 little monkeys run inside while Mama picks the flowers. Put the berries in the kitchen, calls Mama, and wash your faces and put on clean clothes. Uh-oh. I think we found the problem of our story. Do you remember that Grandma Bessie is coming? Mama said the house must be... And they just cleaned that whole house. Oh my goodness. 5 little monkeys wash their faces. Ah! This bathroom was just cleaned by them. And now they put on clean clothes. Grandma Bessie is here, called Mama. Or I'm sorry, calls Mama. If it was called, it would have already happened. This is happening right now, so it's calls. Guys, do you remember they just cleaned their bedroom? Ay, ay, ay. 5 little monkeys race outside. They hug and kiss Grandma Bessie. Those are good words to think about. Let's take a second and think about hug. Your tongue goes in the back of your mouth. And kiss. My tongue goes to the back of my mouth for that one too. Hey, I want you to look in my mouth. I know it's weird, but it does help kids. Ready? Hug. Kiss. Those are good words to think about. We've been thinking about those, haven't we? All right. We've been busy all day, say 5 little monkeys. We cleaned the house and picked berries just for you. I love berries, says Grandma Bessie, and I love a clean house too. I do too, in case you wanted to know. They all go inside. What do you think's gonna happen? Oh my, says Grandma Bessie. Oh dear, says Mama. Oh no, say 5 little monkeys. Who messed up our nice clean house? Who was it? It was them, wasn't it? I love this part. I can't imagine, says Mama, but whoever did has plenty to do. As a mom, I love this story. First of all, I love how the mom says that the kids shouldn't be bored because the mom is never bored. She has a lot of responsibilities, doesn't she? And I love how she is going to make them clean up the mess that they made. Right on, Mama. Right on. Okay, so that was a pretty good book, wasn't it? All right, I'm going to ask you questions about this book. I hope you're ready. Was this book about astronauts? Did you say no? You are right. This book was not about astronauts. Who was this book about? Yes, the monkeys. Very good. And monkey has that sound in the middle of the word. Watch me say monkey. Monkey. Did you see my tongue go back? Watch again. Monkey. It did. It went way back. All right, so the book was indeed about monkeys. It was not about astronauts. Very good. Okay, next question. Were the monkeys at the circus? Yes or no? Were the monkeys at the circus? The answer is no. The monkeys were not at the circus. Let me ask you this. Where were the monkeys at the beginning of the story? Yeah, you heard it right. Beginning. Where were the monkeys at the beginning of the story? Their house, right? But then they left their house to go get berries. Where did they go to get berries? Did you say the swamp? I forgot to do this. Where did they go to get berries? The swamp. Yes, the swamp. Very good. Okay, next question. Who was coming to visit? Who was coming to visit? Did you say Grandma Bessie? If you did, you are right. Very good. Next question. Does Grandma Bessie like a clean house? Listen again to that question. Does Grandma Bessie like a clean house? Go and tell me. If you said yes, you are right. Okay, next question. Yes or no? It's a yes or no question. Did this crocodile mess up their nice clean house? Did that crocodile do it? The answer is no. So who was it who messed up the nice clean house? Did you say the 5 little monkeys? Yes, you are right. The 5 little monkeys were the ones who messed up the house. Now, let's talk about Mom. I love her face. How does she look right here? She's got her hands on her hips and she's rolling her eyes. Boys and girls, she is frustrated. She is mad, isn't she? She is. Here's a hint, guys. Your grown-ups kind of show you on their face how they're feeling. And if you want life to go smoothly, yeah, you heard right, smoothly, you should try to make them smile. Look here. Look at the mom. How do you think she feels? I think she is surprised, definitely. But here, when she thinks her house is nice and clean, look what she's doing. She is smiling. So I was just thinking that these 5 little monkeys should try to make their mom smile. And a way to do that is to keep the house clean. And that goes for all grown-ups, grandmas, dads, aunts, uncles, babysitters. I'm telling you, most grown-ups love a nice clean house. So come back for our next video and we're going to talk about how to make your house nice and clean. See you soon.